Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Badgers and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Badgers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Swings it out to the flat. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's a gift to Parker. There's a little room there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Back open in the middle.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Wide receiver comes in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Handoff for Parker. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Wide open downfield. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Easy. Hey, easy.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the running back has it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Brings it down on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. He is in. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Firing to the right, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. Maybe a crease. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
At the 45 on its way. All the way down to the 24-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to get it out of your own territory. need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running inside, it's Bray. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he
makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt to try.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on 4th down. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. The run inside. It's Bray. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utes!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Joseph. Starting to feel a little pressure. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Finding open areas. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Maybe some room here. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Now here's Joseph. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Again, it's Joseph. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. From the gun. Give on the inside.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Joseph from the gun on third down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Dropping back, it's Dampier. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And, man, the defense really needed that. They needed that for their confidence. 3 drives already, 3 touchdowns. They haven't found a way to solve the puzzle till now. Nice job getting the stop, getting a little bit of momentum, and now hopefully your offense is energized and excited because they got the football back.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Throwing Joseph. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shot.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it up to 25. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Arizona taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Joseph.
And it's Arizona engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The give on the inside.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Quick completion on the out. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back-to-back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's loose. Touchdown, Badgers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, how nice is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that
throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him. Now they're finding out about him.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Off play action on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's a give to Parker. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Quarterback will keep it. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just let...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll try to do it himself.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss.
Could be an alley. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Handoff for Parker.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Here's Wayshawn one more time. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a 1st down. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play and have the trainers look at him. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff, Wayshawn goes left.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Firing toward the end zone. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Badgers will hustle to the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll run for it. It's Parker. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll send the back in motion. Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Parker again. Got a little grass. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, fourth and short, and trust your defense.
Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Throwing Joseph. Bringing the heat. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. On the ground with the counter. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Badgers!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Trying to run it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Utah! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The Utes punch them right back.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. And down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Badgers are in the hurry-up. Joseph from the gun on third down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And it now feels like over after coughing up the fumble. They were down. They needed something big to happen. They had to score touchdowns, but give this defense credit. They just finish. They're playing to the end of the game with great effort, creating a takeaway to ice this thing.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Here's a gift to Parker. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be changing the route. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! What a catch in the end zone for 6. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Joseph. He wants a big play here late. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Got his man. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Now rolling to the left. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
Bingo, Ruben. Bingo, Ruben. Cross.
The snap sets up the throw. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. Across the 45. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Buying some time. Quarterback's got the 1st. There he goes. Touchdown, Utah! And the pummeling has started. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. After this, it'll be a wrap. Throwing Joseph. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.